Today, on Dead Interviews, we will be interviewing the once King of France, King Louis. Welcome, King Louis. King Louis, let's start with a simple question. Were you married? And if so, what was her name?
Yes, I was married. Her name was Marie Antoinette.
Louis, when you became king, how bad were the financial problems you had to take on?
The financial problems were extremely bad. I tried to fix the problems by assembling the State General, the National Assembly, the clergy, and the Commons, but it still wasn't enough to fix the problems France was facing.
When did the Parisians storm the Bastille, and what were they after?
The Parisians stormed the Bastille in 1789. The reason they did this was to get the ammunition that was stored there at the time, their weapons, so that they could attack me.
What year was it when the Versailles was stormed, and who stormed it? Also, where did you and your wife flee to get away from these people?
It was the year 1789 when an angry mob stormed the Versailles. They were so fierce that we had to flee to Tuileries.
While you were fleeing into Austria, what happened? And why were you and your wife fleeing in the first place? Also, what year did it occur in?
We fled because of how much pressure the people were putting on us to get rid of the financial problems France was facing. But on the way there, we were captured and taken back to France. And this happened in June 1791.
What happened once they captured you, and what year did it occur in?
Firstly, it happened in 1791. What happened was they forced me to sign a constitution that gave me no power. The people had all the power. I was reduced to nothing.
Weren't you arrested? If so, why? And what year did it happen in?
Yes, I was arrested. I got caught after conspiring with Austria and other foreign nations. It happened in August 1792.
What was your punishment for committing these crimes?
It was a horrible punishment, the worst you get. Death.
What did your wife do after you died?
My wife committed the same crime as I, conspiracy, and was arrested then 9 months later after I was killed. She was also given the death penalty.
How were you and your wife killed?
We were killed by the guillotine, a recently invented tool that was used to kill people by cutting their heads off. It was invented the same year that I tried to resolve France's financial issues.
Thank you, King Louis, for joining us today for this interview.
Thank you for having me on the show. It was a pleasure.